And we're back. Time sure does fly. Dear 40, I cannot believe it has been 2 years since my last episode. Life has been a blur. Nevertheless, I'm back and ready to embrace what remains of this chapter. Right now, it feels as if I am coming up for air. Truth be told, since moving to Tanzania, I've been on the go nonstop. This season feels like a turning of the tide, and in an effort to coexist with the flow, I find it best to buckle up and ride the wave. I cannot imagine a reality in which the past 3 years of my life in Tanzania does not exist. I have met some truly wonderful people, established lifelong friendships, met and married my husband, exchanged film industry knowledge with some of the most talented filmmakers in Tanzania, and worked with other creatives and filmmakers that have added to the fullness of life. It has been a refreshing and rewarding 3 years that only this reality could provide. But with life and reality comes its only constant: change. So in this season, I am leaning into the urge to slow down and recalibrate. At some point in life, I think I tricked myself into believing the only way things are going to happen is if you go, go, go. While action is important, inactivity is equally as important, especially when change is afoot. A simple observation of nature will prove said theory time and time again. It is helpful to remember that slowing down doesn't mean the end of anything. It is just that: slowing down, pacing oneself. A time to reflect, refresh, reboot, and renew. A pattern that I've observed in my life is that this change tends to happen every few years around the same time of year. In the past, I'd deactivate my social media pages for a few months to ensure that I am staying in tune with the natural order and rhythm of life. These days are different because, well, life is altogether different. I tend to use social media to keep in touch with my family and friends back home. But I'm still mindful to set a boundary which allows time and space for the natural rhythm and recalibration to occur. I'm thankful that the fear of change does not concern me, and while a younger version of myself would cringe at the thought of slowing down, that mindset no longer suits me. And when it comes to time, well, it's not mine to control, but only to manage and utilize wisely. So in this season, with the turning of the tide and the riding of the wave, I am patiently looking forward to a harmonious realignment with the rhythm of life. And I'm curious to know, how does that look for you? If you had to reflect on the past 3 years of your life, who were you then? And who are you now? What mindset applied to you then that no longer suits you now? And time, how do we manage it differently these days than we did in the past? This is your friendly reminder that you're not alone, and we're all going through this together. So while it may be a season of slowing down for me, your season may be a new beginning, or perhaps we are recalibrating together. Either way, we're going through this at our own pace. So with that, thank you for listening. And until next time, I'll talk to you on the next episode of Dear 40.